It's been a similar scene out in Green Bay today. NBC 26's Jenna Bree continues our team coverage with a look at those efforts. Jenna, what did people wake up to this morning?
Nina, this entire block of School Place from Maple to Ashland Avenues was closed off. People couldn't even drive by. There were trees and branches all over the road. As you can see, that's pretty much all been cleaned up. But I talked to the man in this house right here who's just trying to stay optimistic amid everything he woke up to this morning.
It was pretty scary.
The howling wind woke David Davis up at 4 a.m.
I thought I heard a bang, but I wasn't sure, and what actually woke me up was my children. I could hear them running from the back of the house to the front of the house where I have my bedroom, and I got to the dining room and they were both standing there and they said, "Did you hear that, Dad?" And I said, "Yeah, I heard something," and they said it shook the house.
He says before he even thought about any damage, he wanted to make sure his 3 kids were okay.
I grabbed all of my kids and I hugged them and made sure all of them were safe. I didn't realize if I was dreaming or not.
And the other side of town was not spared from the storm damage.
You kind of just hope that it doesn't happen to you, but it does, and now you're like, great, now I gotta deal with this.
Crystal Buckhouse woke up to a branch poking through her ceiling.
I didn't want to look at it alone.
Davis says he's trying to stay optimistic after losing his wife to COVID just last month, drawing his strength from his Anishinaabe spirituality.
All I can do is try to be that loon on the surface and stay calm, and that's how I teach my kids. With all this craziness and chaos, we got to be those little loons and go across that water pristine like nothing is bothering us, even though underneath our legs are kicking.
And Davis says despite all the chaos and confusion, his 3 kids still went to school this morning. Reporting live in Green Bay, Jenna Bree, NBC 26.